After the surgery and after the chemotherapy, there was still another hurdle to go. I think the radiotherapy.
Yes.
And then there's potentially maintenance treatment with tamoxifen.
Yes.
Any issues with the radiotherapy?
I just think with the fact that you have chemo and radio, it just makes you tired more, and it's just an impact of them two together, and you thinking that you can, now that you've come off your chemo, that you can do a lot more things, but with having the radiotherapy, it does make you tired and you have to pace yourself.
So there was a combination effect.
Yes.
With the chemo and radiotherapy combined, and when did that start, do you think, the fatigue?
I think the fatigue started probably a couple of weeks after the chemo.
Yes.
But it was more towards the end of the chemo, because I think it was more of the build-up of the chemo that was going through.
Yeah.
You're feeling more tired.
How severe would you say the fatigue was? Was it a kind of fatigue you'd experienced before, or something new for you?
New.
Yeah. And was it there most of the time, or intermittent?
I'd say it was there most of the time. Some days were worse than others. Some days where you feel that you're so tired you can't get up, or you could sleep all day long.
And did rest give you a sense of recharging? Or was it still a problem, even resting?
Even resting, I felt felt tired. You felt tired when you woke up. And even now, I would say I still suffer from fatigue.
And what was the sense of what the effect of activities, if you did something exertional, did it make it better, or no effect, or worse?
I always try to go out for walks, even though I had got fatigue.
That is generally recommended, to try and push through it a little bit.
But you see, I used to walk. I'd always been into walking, and that, and I was quite fit beforehand.
Yeah, that also helps.
But I couldn't walk. We used to go around the lakes, and my husband had to drive me up to the lakes, and I'd walk around the lakes, and that would be about as much as I could manage, and then drive back in the car.
So in a sense, by what you could walk before, and then the effect of the fatigue, and what you could do after, you could actually measure that difference. It was really quite profound.
Oh yeah, especially on chemo. I could not have done that much. But I mean, since afterwards, I've done quite a lot of walking, but which is okay. But I still find it hard to do strenuous exercise.
Yeah.
So
in a way, that's been a residual effect that's never fully improved.
Yes.
It's been there as a problem in the background.
Yeah.
But has it partially improved such that it's still, I know it's not 100%, but is it much better than
it was much better. I mean, before, I struggled to go up hills and things like that. And yes, I can do it now, but I have to take my time.
Yeah.
But I will do it, but it's not as fast as I would like.
Have you ever found anything that's helped the fatigue? Sometimes resting actually, although it seems logical in what you want to do, and resting can form a kind of deconditioning effect. And sometimes the opposite is needed, which is actually an activity program, but it's very hard to do it.
Yeah, I think it's probably because your body feels weak, and it's getting you to do that.
Yes.
When your body feels weak, you don't want to do it because you feel weak, but you need to do it.
Precisely.
So,
Did you ever find an answer that was helpful for you?
I think the answer is to carry on doing lots of walks or activities every single day, and try and build it up from there.
I think so, yes. Begin at a low baseline, but gradually build up.
Yeah.
Try to avoid deconditioning, which means resting for undue periods.
Yeah.
Try to think of yourself as almost like your own personal trainer.
Yeah.
But do it gradually rather than in stops and starts.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.